ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 kiss of death ranking.
Oh no! I give it 2 big goons.
From the basement, from the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now,
We'll be out in Vegas.
Gang hits Vegas.
that crunch. When you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Save your heart, right? Be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
It's gonna be awesome though. We're gonna have live shows.
You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
Sleep in May, we do. And welcome into another episode of ShotQuality Live BetCast. I'm your host, Justin Perri. A little off center today. Oh boy. And I am joined as always by my co-host, Alec Musa. We are here for game 2 of the NBA Finals after a thrilling lack of profitable finish for us here at the show on SQBC, but a great game nonetheless between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers. We're back for another game showing you what shot quality sees and betting on it as it happens. Moose, another great day to be a shot quality live bettor. How are you feeling this wonderful Sunday evening?
Always wonderful to be part of the ShotQuality BetCast, and we got finals game 2 after a riveting game 1 that neither of us expected. Obviously, based on the bets we took, I'm just lucky I went 1 and 2 because SGA came out a little bit.
Look, every time we win, we did a great job. Every time we lose, it's just the data's fault, right? So we have the greatest out in the world, not really our fault. And then, yeah, when you win, what are they going to do without us? It's just how it works around here. Obviously, keeping it real, we trust the data with everything we do, and there are going to be bad nights, there are going to be good nights. And it's been pretty good here in the NBA season on BetCast, you know, the rare off night aside and all. But it is a 10-point lead right now, Musa. Let's get to what we're seeing, because 2 minutes ago, it was a pretty close game. I was texting you to get your ass into the seat, and you were already there. But we're expected to be tied.
What the hell? I was sitting.
I know you. I know we're expected to be tied, but the Thunder are hot. They're angry. They're overperforming their second quarter expected score by a good few points. Pacers answer here in a second, but are you feeling some Pacer money going down early? Are you thinking you just want to wait and see, or is Oklahoma City running away with this one and evening up the series?
It's like stuck between a rock and a hard place on this one, because on one, OKC's a wagon. We've seen it all postseason. Outside the Denver series, they've pretty much ran anybody they've played, including Minnesota in the Western Conference Finals. So You could see them running away. And they've always bounced back from a loss in this playoffs. And then on the other end, you have Indiana, who just does whatever the hell they want, whenever they want. So I'm thinking Indiana, though, just because of what I've seen. But I don't think there's enough points in variation for me right now to jump on it.
Okay.
2 points to 5 actual.
Let's
I feel
check
like
out
there was an opportunity when it was a 10-point game, and that opportunity is now gone.
Yeah, it is a 6-point game now. Maybe there was about 2 points there for us to take if we were a little bit quicker, a little bit sharper, as the misses have, piled up here. A couple attempts that just did not happen. The Pacers saving the ball. It's going to rack up some shot quality points. Now, again, this is a long game, so we're not jumping into anything too quick. We're going to wait. Indiana misses a 3. Oklahoma City responds. I don't know. I think if you can get a big number here, I wouldn't be surprised if like a plus 14, plus 15 does okay tonight with a plus 11 line. What did you think of that line? It was closing around 11. You think that's big, small? Halliburton off the floor right now. Indiana timeout as they are down 8.
I think it's what it should be. If I'm going to be clear, I mean
that's fair.
They forced 20 turnovers in game 1. OKC did against the Pacers, and they still lost because they shot horrible in the paint and on quality shots, and sometimes they didn't extend possessions more than they needed to, or that they should have to get better looks. So I think I don't think Indiana came in and just whooped OKC's ass where you go, It was like, no, they won in shot quality. It's just one of those things where you're up 15 points in the third quarter. You're up double digits in the fourth.
They got this magic, bro. They got the first game magic. I don't know what it is.
You lose regardless. So it's like,
catch their opponents sleeping just a little. That's all Indiana needs. Okay. So yeah, it's 12.5 right now. So it's not like anything crazy. But it's a pretty fair line. What about our player props? What about our good and bad shots, which is the other information here on the ShotQuality Live dashboard? Honestly, I think one of the most fun second screens in basketball right now. Updates, I think usually around 30 seconds after the shot is taken on the floor. I was at the Knicks game against who are they playing? Indiana. That was it. And it was like 30 seconds after the ball went through the hoop at MSG, the dashboard updated on my phone. So pretty good, I think. But yeah, 12.5 right now is what we're looking at a commercial break here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. Haven't placed a bet yet. If you've just joined us, we're looking forward to. What about Chet Holmgren, Moose? He's the only player. I mean, maybe a little Naismith, maybe a little not Thomas Bryant. But Chet Holmgren's hot. He's got 9. Do you think he keeps going, or are we going to him maybe to cool down?
I've only seen a couple of his buckets since I started watching. Well, how many does he have? He's only got a couple. So I've only seen 2 of them.
And some free throws.
Yeah, or the shot he had in the first quarter seemed pretty easy when it comes to getting
the driving layup. Yeah, right. 7 straight points in the quarter.
He did not do us any favors.
He had 7 straight points for the Thunder to end the quarter. So he scored the 21st point, the 24th point, and the 26th point. And it was a 2-3-2. So he scored 7 straight in 2 minutes, essentially. I think this is a pretty good spot to go under.
Jump it, do it, see it.
I'm seeing 20 or so out there. I'm gonna shop around a little bit. It's the finals. Want to make sure we get our best numbers. 20.5 over at DraftKings. Flipping over to FanDuel, see what we can get here. You're getting pretty quick with it these days. Chet Holmgren, 21.5 minus 130. We'll go ahead. We'll take that extra point right there. Bet sheet is up and running. I don't know why we didn't have access last time, but that was a little annoying. But all right, posting the sheet in the comments over here. Chet's eating, hit a 3 as well. Yeah, it's gonna be that's what we do here though. If you don't, I got the shirt on. I got the old logo shirt on today, Moose. We got to get some new logo shirts. But if you don't like the fun of going against the hottest player on the floor, you're not gonna like this show. But all right, let's kick it to commercial because we just put our first pick of the day in on Chet Holmgren under. What was that? 21.5? Yeah, minus 130. Let's see in a second. ShotQuality Live BetCast is presented by SportTrade. The best data in basketball meets the best prices. SportTrade offers instant in-game betting with half the vig on both live and pre-game lines, with prop bets now available too. Plus, best-in-class support. Available in Colorado, Iowa, New Jersey, Arizona, and Virginia. Get 10% cash back on every bet in your first week, up to $300 cash back, and 1 free month of ShotQualityBets standard membership. Simply sign up for SportTrade using code SQB and bet $10 on any basketball market. All right, first pick of the day locked in here on ShotQualityBets Live BetCast, the only show that uses just what you see here on the screen, the data from ShotQuality Live, to make these bets, to power our picks and analysis. Of course, you can get it for every single game. You like the WNBA, you want to do this all summer long? WNBA episodes start, I think, this week. So we'll be here for a WNBA episode. Not sure which day. It might be a dual episode. We got to see how it goes. But we will definitely be here for the Wednesday night game 3. Be here the entire finals. So come hang out with us, of course, presented by our good friends over at Sport Trade, who we love so dearly. Now, it is a 13-point game, Moose. So it has not stopped
Now I'm going to get in on him. So thank God I waited, right?
Hopefully you don't say that. Hopefully you say thank God, or hopefully you don't regret going in now. Go ahead.
I mean, I got 5 points off closing line, like better than closing line, 15.5, minus 110 too. So I'm laying the regular juice, so to speak.
Sure.
Yeah, they're down 13. They don't have the ball. Okay, OKC just scored again, but they're a tough team. They run.
That's 16.5. I think knew that though. 16.5 had that number kind of built it. So I don't think that was too bad. 17.5 is out there. It could get so ugly. That's the only problem. Yeah, that's why I like that under.
Okay, she was up 15 in game 1.
You're right. And there's a Chet bucket. Damn it. Is that 11 now? Yeah. Okay. We didn't miss another one. So
who's cold on Indiana besides Neesmith and Ryan?
That's it. Only.
I guess it's a point from Nembhard, a point from Nembhard. Matherin's got one more than he's supposed to.
2 from it's everywhere.
1 for Halliburton.
Siakam, honestly, he's the pick of the night, pick of the day. I don't know why I've been saying pick of the night. He's pick of the day, and I think he's at 14 right now, 14.5. Yeah, minus 105 to go over on an 18.5 line on the close.
We're good.
I don't know if we're good. I mean, that pick of the day is not winning if the Pacers don't figure out some offense. Which, I mean, again, it's not like they're not getting the shots. It's that they're not falling. Will they start to fall? Will they not? Tune in to find out. I mean, we don't know. Andrew Wiggins.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
We're getting a throwback. Wrong Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins, who's a little hot here, already over his prop. You're not going to find much on him tonight, but he's the type of guy who, if you can, Musa, I mean, if this is going to be a blowout, someone's going to have to score in the second half who isn't SGA, who isn't Chet Holmgren. I mean, is it Alex Caruso? Is it Isaiah Joe?
Is it me?
I think those names and Aaron Wiggins, if you like the blowout, I think you also like those point prop overs.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you on that one.
The only one DraftKings is offering of that is Caruso. You would also probably see TJ McConnell get some extra run.
I want to see where these last couple of minutes go, to be honest with you.
I think that's fair. I mean, look, it is a 7 to 16 quarter, right? 7 to 16.
If this gets to 20 points,
and that's not that bad on the Pacers. That's bad on the. I mean, that's awesome for the Thunder. I mean, that's a lot of points. That's pacing to score a lot of points. What were you saying?
I'm just saying I want to see where we're at the end of the first half, just because. I mean, if this gets to 20 points, is a lot different to me than 10 points. I mean, 10, 12. Well, yeah. 13, Indiana's still in there. We're talking at the rate this second quarter is going, it could be 22, 23, 24. And it's like, okay. Then you probably call off the dogs if you're the Pacers. And, hey, you know what? You split.
I don't know if you call off the dogs per se, but you definitely see if your second unit can catch up a little bit, or see if someone can make a couple big threes, or adapt your strategy a little to try to embrace the variance rather than trying to run the offense. I don't know. You ask Miles Turner to take a couple extra shots. Let's see. I'm looking at the bottom players. Yeah, Aaron Wiggins on FanDuel 9.5 points. even money. What do you think of that? I like Caruso.
Caruso.
Yeah, over 10.5 is interesting. Is that crazy?
I think so. I mean, it's not
Okay.
data backed, right?
No. He's a little hot, but it's more about game script. And again, Indiana did score. So let's see. We got a big 6 minutes here.
My Indiana Pacers.
So funny. I mean, you know my football team is.
It's what?
I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan. You know, like so it's kind of. I'm not a Pacers
doing right now.
Who?
The Colts anthem guy. This is our Colts. This is
I'm sure he's watching the Pacers. I know he's watching the Pacers. Yeah, fan of the year.
This is our Colts.
Oh,
we love
Shay's
them.
So nice, bro.
For the shoe.
Keep it going, Moose.
Thunder.
You got it going.
That's all he only changes up a couple lyrics every once in a while.
Correct. That's correct. My favorite one was when he had the cheerleaders from the Colts there. I think that was like the second week of last season. That had me. I was shocked.
It was awesome.
That was his peak for me personally.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Yeah. All right. So still have a pretty fair line on Holmgren. I think he's off the floor now. And one for SGA. Oh my. All right, we are up to 18 now if he makes his free throw. It's getting a little ugly. Yeah,
I have a comment for you waiting.
What's that? Oh,
Daniel Jones, okay. QB1. Win in Rome. He's better than Richardson. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh God, I can't. I'm not ready for this football season.
This is what I'm talking about, though. We're approaching 20-point territory. This is what I was worried about.
Damn it.
The cat knocked something over?
No, Aaron Wiggins just hit a shot.
Okay, even worse. Oh, God. It is 21 points now. Oh, boy.
And I was about to press the button and bet on Aaron Wiggins and go over 9.5.
I forgot who it was. At one of these playoff games, it was Aaron Naismith, I want to say it was. I bet his over when we were watching it. He hit 2 seconds after I bet it. I looked like a genius. He never scored again.
I'm so mad, Musa. That was free money. He was hot. He has it. Look at this shot. He's feeling it.
In the words of Bennett
you could probably still bet on him. Because if he's going to get up 21, he's going to get a lot of minutes. Oh, my. That was staring us in the face. It's still over 11.5, 12.5 plus 104. You got to lock that in. I think he's going to play. Yeah, I got 11.5 minus 144. And it is sort of data supported because he's absolutely killing it. And so is this team. I mean, the game's all but over. What's the odds? What do you think the money line odds?
The game is all but over.
What do you think the money line odds are right
now? Minus 750.
Minus 4,000.
Okay. I
not too far.
I know, but they closed at minus 11.5. I should have been able to pick that up.
Yeah, it's minus 22.5 now. So that's kind of bad for your 16.5. So checking in with you, Musa, holding a terrible ticket. I know, such a fun a fun place to
It was
be
quick,
for a few hundred people here on the internet. It was quick,
is what it is.
embarrassing. Look, it's a fun job. You get to be embarrassed about 45% of your work if you're really good at it. But that's okay, because other people will be embarrassed about 60% of their work, and it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I like the 11.5. We'll go with it. Minus 4,500 now. Yeah, man, minus. They're gonna win by 20, but unless you see like a crazy third quarter, there's a chance for a big third quarter here. I will say there might be reason to think that with this being, and there's some points for Indiana, they needed it. Like a must-have possession, as crazy as that is, after a turnover. Woo. Anyway, expected score in this quarter is a 4-point gain for Oklahoma City. All right,
That's
and
what's
they
crazy
gained
too, is
15.
They've separated in the real score. They've not really separated in shot quality. I took it when it was expected to be 2 points. It's fucking 5 now. But the difference is 21 points instead of what I take it at 13. So yeah, ugly to say the least. I know we get a bucket here, but I mean it's not dead. I'm not gonna 15. No.
Your 16 and a half is nowhere near dead.
The back door for those kind of lines.
Yeah,
like we saw
wide open.
They're
open the whole fourth quarter if you get this thing far enough up.
Nothing's better than when you used to take the college basketball lines that were like plus.
But isn't this a spooky spread? Isn't this a spooky spread? I think we got to pull. I'm gonna join you. Indiana Pacers plus 22.5. Minus 132.
Get a rebound, guys. Do they make this? It's still 31-52 on our side. Oh, is that backcourt? Jeez.
That is that's one of the grossest bets I feel like I've ever taken in my life. You ever just get a little, I'm so off center today. What am I doing? I don't know, dude. Sometimes you just, it's a little, all right, Chet is checking back in, which is not what I wanted to see personally. But I could see a lot of the starters not playing that fourth quarter. Not fourth, maybe the full end of the game. Back down to 18.5, Musa.
Yeah. No, they score again. Okay, so this must be an N1. Yep. Okay. Who is that? Siakam? That was great.
Needed that like air.
I mean, shoot, dude.
He's now up to 6. That's huge for me.
Wishful thinking, but I mean,
okay. Talk to me.
10 points at the half. 15 would be more realistic. Get to 15.
Yeah.
Down 18.
I mean, if you're down, I think in these playoffs, if you're down 20 at the half, you're like, okay, it's not great, but let's go win the third quarter by 6 to 8 points, and it's a game, right? Like, you just need to be within 4 possessions these days. And I think we're seeing a big shift in the level of basketball because the shot making is so good. It used to be 3 possessions to be comfortable. And that's what we're feeling. We're like, wait, these 3 possession leads are not, like, those win probability graphs are wrong. You're basing historical win probability. You're basing like these win probabilities in the biggest games with the best shooters. All 5 players on both teams can shoot.
Look at the score. Look at the score on your screen.
Oof. Come on. Who's hitting?
You got in at the best time, then, I would say.
7-0, 10-0 run after we placed that bet. That feels good, baby. When that spooky thunder claps, it's about to get real. Who's hitting this 3? Give me a little Pascal Siakam.
I'm gonna say it's
Naismith.
I was gonna say Naismith. Believe it or not,
he hadn't done anything. That was a quick 5 points from him to return from nothing to being perfectly on target.
And what's funny is it was 5 points in the shot quality score, and it's still 5 points in the shot quality score. Because, I mean, some of those shots in the end, like that 3 by Naismith, they're fading away, one-legged. Not the best shot,
Wow.
but you need to start getting yours. You know, you were cold. This is where we start to see, regardless of the shot, we start to see it start to equal out a little bit.
Yep. Ooh, it's gonna be a game, maybe. Look. The NBA's been getting me this worried state of like, oh, another one down the drain, not gonna be fun, bad product, and then you just gotta watch in the last 5 minutes these things. That the only I guess problem is, what about the first 40? Like, could you theoretically just tune in to the fourth quarter?
With this team playing, kind of.
I mean, just watch the fourth. That's kind of how. Oh wow, that's kind of how I thought about it for a while, especially with college basketball, when we would have so many games. It's like, all right, you can't even talk to me about first halves of college basketball games because they weren't important. Like, talk to me in the last 10 minutes of a tight game, like, or a tight market, right? Like, the spread's going to come down to the last 10 minutes. It just is. In a lot of these games, it's just you're going to be in the ballpark more likely than not. So we'll see, and that can be a very valuable way. I know people, Musa, you did this in college a lot. You could talk about this. You hunted for plays that were beating the close, just naturally. We often do not like to take bets that aren't beating the close, right? Like, what does that mean if you're new? We took Chet under 21.5. Well, closed 14.5. So that is technically a much better line than what people paid. The difference is that obviously he had scored some points. Caruso bucket. He's definitely going to score like 15
That was smooth.
Good ball movement. Wide open. And then that line was 10.5. I should have ripped that one too. Is there another one? Oh, he missed.
Caruso? Oh, you said he missed. I don't know why I got upset.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how I'm a few seconds ahead of you, but I don't mind it. It's funny to me.
Damn. Well, they got it down to 13, and now not so great. 18.
Foul?
I said 15. I said 15 would be a solid number.
You're not wrong. Again, keeping it out of that 21 range, that 20 plus range, is important. I know it's lazy, but just divide everything by 3 and go by possessions if you really want to try to take the math out of it. It's crazy, but trying to process 15 versus 18 versus 21 is just a speck harder than just saying, oh, it's a 6-possession game. It's a 5-possession game, 3-possession game. How much leniency do you really have? Are you really processing that in a minute? I don't personally. I look at this 18-point game. All right, 6 possessions. How much cushion do they truly have, and how does that impact the play style as we see a missed free throw from what I think is Miles Turner at the line? So anyway, station identification here. ShotQuality Live BetCast.
Should be a Phoenix Sun, but whatever.
The only show that uses. Yeah, I know. And Miles. Yeah, I saw that today because
sign and trade with DA. We said nope. I'd rather have Bradley Beal. That did not work out.
It was yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, look, that's the NBA. It's the NBA. Wasn't it also the Indiana made an offer to DeAndre Ayton and Suns matched?
Yes, correct.
Right. Saw that one in today's discussion. Yeah. Shocked they didn't
They
call
really
that
wanted DeAndre Ayton in Indiana. That's a foul. That's a foul, Blue. You saw that,
I thought so too, right? Maybe a little late.
Come on,
touch. Ball don't lie though. 19 again. Here we go. End of the half. Pascal Siakam. Trying to get a little bit. Oh, man. Picks up his dribble. Great pass.
That was a great pass. It looked like, God.
I don't like Pascal's dribble, bro. What is this attempt? Oh. Lucky.
Oh, boy. That's me at LA Fitness.
Yeah, right? That's how I feel at the park, like pulling through molasses trying to get a shot up. Meanwhile, Halliburton, oh my God, like the long offensive rebound luck for this Pacers team is going out of control right now.
They hit this. Come on, let's go. Taking too long. See how come this will happen at the end of the first quarter.
There's something about this Pacers team. They might just be the team of destiny. Like, how are they not down 30? Shot quality says a 3-point game, Moose. What do you make of that?
I could see it a little bit. I mean,
because there's two ways this goes. There's two ways this goes to me. I wish there was like a bet that I could take as like an inverse band. There's no way this thing's like going to be at the line. Like maybe it gets right to 10 to 12 points, but it's definitely going to be like one where somehow the Pacers come back a little bit and get it and cover, right? And like cover by a bucket somehow. Or it's going to be a 35-point blowout. Like it's just going to get bad. Like we're going to see a 15-point swing one way or another in the second half. That's my gamble. I don't know which way it's going to be. Oh, that's not a good execution. Oh my God, if this goes in, that's crazy. Okay. That would have been nuts. All right, look, exciting.
That's kind of a good look.
Nah, wasn't a bad look considering.
Considering that was a good look.
What are you going to do? We don't love blowouts. We'll be here in the finals no matter what. And ideally, we don't have blowouts in the first quarter, which we didn't hear. Here's an interesting proposed bet for you, Moose.
Let's hear it. Indiana
Pacers, third quarter money line or spread.
No, I guess maybe spread.
Sure. Let's see what the spread is. What would be a number you'd start thinking about it at?
4.5.
Well, it's not anywhere close to that. It is about even.
Yeah. So no.
Getting
at. That's how it usually works.
Well, they're getting at what I'm getting at. They're thinking like I'm thinking.
Man, 36% of OKC shots are bad. But here we are.
But 22% are good.
Yeah.
And add up the shots. I'm sure it's actually very similar. 35, 45, 29, 30, 43. Yeah. Anyway. We're going to get out of here. Thank you all for hanging out. I realized that I tweeted today. I let my blue check run out because combination of lazy and when I set it up, I accidentally set it up like while in an international airport coming home from vacation, and it tried to pay me in European, like, I don't know. The only options were to get paid in everything but dollars. And I was like, all right, I'm not doing this. Yeah, it got weird. I was like, so I've never gotten a paycheck from Twitter. So I was like, all right, well, a lot of people have a natural disdain for like, oh, well, you're out here, you're trying to get likes and comments so you earn a check. That's not my game. I'm out here tweeting and posting stuff just for the love of it all, baby. So, baby. Yeah, but the only problem is that you now have to be premium, I think, to stream. It's showing me that I'm not streaming from my account tonight. So we might have to go back.
You just didn't check mark it.
Annoying.
It's up here.
No. It says that premium account on X is required.
Okay, maybe then.
So we're only streaming through Max and the Shot Quality account tonight. We're also on YouTube and I think Twitch. I don't think that many people watch on Twitch. One person is watching on Twitch.
That's awesome.
Most people watch through this Twitter. But all right. I think are we gonna take this plus even money on the money line over at DraftKings for the Pacers to win the third quarter ML?
I'm not, but it seems like you're thinking about it.
I am really thinking about it, my friend. All right, let's do it. Even money, third quarter money line, Indiana Pacers, trust in the data, final play, and we're going to get out of here. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. All right. Unless is there a player prop? I don't really see anything, Moose. I'm on Wiggins to keep scoring. I think role players get hot, very different than stars. He's only got 4 shots. He's clearly feeling it. He only needs to score 4 more points for us. And in a blowout, I love the role players. I wish I took the Caruso 10.5. Holmgren, we took the under. Musa has 16.5. I have 22.5 on the spooky spread.
Neither are dead.
What?
So
you think
neither
you're
are dead.
Oh, neither are dead. Yeah, the live line's 18.5.
Yeah.
So very, very alive. We didn't play any totals really. Totals pretty on the money, maybe a little lean towards that over. But let's go. Let's get a couple wins. We need it after, what was that? Right, Thursday. But we'll be back on Wednesday. Maybe mix in a little WNBA too, of course, powered by ShotQualityBets.com. Check it out. The Pick of the Day blog is up every day that there is NBA basketball. So that'll be fun. We'll keep doing that, and then that'll switch over to some WNBA as well. But thank you so much for watching. For myself, for Moose, for Max, for our good friends over at Sport Trade, I'm your host, Justin Perri, here at ShotQuality Live BetCast. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck on your bets. It's SQLive BetCast. See you Wednesday night.